Hi, so in this short video I will talk about what are my thoughts about the Syrian conflict in 2020. We all know that it's been almost 8 years that the war has started. 500,000 people, mostly civilian, have been killed. Terrible fate for the Syrian people. Almost 5 or more million people as refugees outside of Syria, and most of them, like 3.5 million, in Turkey, the rest in Lebanon, Jordan and other countries, some in Europe. I think this year will be a very different year. I think in this year either the conflict will become much larger in a way that the Turkish Republic will fight for the Idlib territory, and they will fight against Syrian army controlled by the Bashar Al-Assad, the Syrian dictator, who is backed by Russian Federation. We already know that Turkey had a role in the past into the revolt, and it has taken care of 3.5 or 6 million people from Syria. They have constructed a wall and they have achieved to control a territory the size of Lebanon almost, or the size of the island of Corsica in France, La Corse. So this territory is in the northern part of Syria, which is inhabited by Kurds, Arabs and other groups, but also you should note that in those regions there are Turkmen people of Ottoman origin, Turkish origin. These areas that Turkey has taken, only if a friendly government overthrows the Assad government and creates a new system in which Turkey will be a great ally for them. I don't see that happening, so Turkey will not give those territories. They will keep what they have, and they will try to take at least half of the Idlib region that is under control of different organizations, some are which are extremist one, some which are rebels, and there is a possibility of a regional war between Syria and Turkey. I mean Syria, I mean the authoritarian government against the Turkish Republic. We already know that in the past there was a region that was given to Syria by the French Republic, but that region was taken by the French Republic and given to the Turkish Republic in order for them to be in their side in the war, or to not at least go in the arms of the Nazi Germany and countries like that were part of the pact, the Triple Alliance, Italy, Japan and Bulgaria and other states. So that region Turkey has never given it back. The same is with northern Cyprus. They have taken it. We can understand why they did that, because if you can say those who took the power in Cyprus were with the military regime in Greece and would unite Cyprus with Greece, and that would mean that the rights of the Turkish population there would diminish a lot, which is a true thing. But then they got 36% and they kept it. That the same will happen with the northern part of Syria, including the Idlib region. Only if they do not do that, they will create a client state. There will be an Syria, that will be an autonomous region within the Turkish Republic. I think that can happen. Who knows? But for the moment, let's see what happens in March. The thing that will happen is the Turkish army will take all the territory that is not taken yet, it's not yet taken by the Syrian army, backed by Russia, and they will keep that territory. This is the best option I see. The worst case is that they will take that and they continue to retake that was the region that were lost, that were part of the Idlib controlled, the part of Idlib that was controlled by the rebels. That will cause very big clashes and hundreds, maybe thousands of soldiers will die in what could be a regional war between Syria, or what we consider Syria, with the Turkish Republic. Turkey does not want to be Ottoman Empire. One thing Syrian dictator has claimed, and many others, that thing is sure. They don't want the return of the Ottoman Empire. The Turkish Republic is another thing. It's not the Ottoman Empire. They want to have the influence that the Ottomans had, the power that they had, but they don't want to create an Ottoman Empire because that would mean becoming a multi-ethnic state, multi-linguistic state, and Turkey is a nation state where Turkish language is dominant. In a multinational state, if they would try to conquer all, in this case, there would no longer be a Turkish state, but there will be a multi-ethnic state. That's what Erdogan is claiming to propose for next generations. He knows that he is not the one that will restore the Ottoman Empire, but he wants to restore the glory for the Turkish Republic. He knows that Ottomans are from the past, just like Rashidun or Abbasids or Umayyads, just like Mamluks, they were from the past. You cannot return the past in the present moment. They want to create a region that is friendly to Turkey. The best thing that could happen is that they control northern Syria, the regions they control, and part of the Idlib, which they will accomplish in the next weeks. After that, a ceasefire, and with time that will become permanent. Turkey will control like 20,000 square kilometers of Syria, and for sure they will not give that to regime of Bashar Al-Assad. They will create an autonomous state, an autonomous Arab state that will be friendly to Turkish ambitions and goals. But the worst thing is that the people are suffering. Turkey does not want to take another 1 million refugees in its territory, so I think this is a very decisive moment. This is a very important moment. It's a moment that can cause a regional war, like I said it. But let's see, we don't know what the future will bring to this war-torn region. Let's hope for the best. Who knows? Let's hope.